Ever since I was in high school, I always believed that you truly made it in Hollywood when you get an action figure. Harrison Ford made it. Samuel L. Jackson made it. Angelina Jolie made it. Well, I'm super excited to say that after years of working in the industry, I have finally joined that list. I have an action figure. Sort of. At the end of 2016, I worked on the Netflix series Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later. This was a sequel to the 2001 film Wet Hot American Summer, which also had a prequel called Wet Hot American Summer First Day of Camp. If you haven't seen them, look them up. They are awesome, they are star-studded, and they are hilarious. On the series Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later, I puppeteered the can of vegetables. Just go watch the film, you'll understand it. And the puppet for the series was a can, a literal can. But master animatronic rigger Mike Regan put electronics inside the can so that the top of the can could open and close as if it were talking. Now, on the previous series and the previous movie, they just attached a string to a actual can lid and somebody pulled it to make the can talk. But this new way of using mechanics inside the can allowed actors to walk around with the can and interact with the can of vegetables. Now, the can of vegetables, also known as Mitch, is voiced by the incredible H. John Benjamin. You know him as Bob from Bob's Burgers. But here's the thing. H. John Benjamin was not on the set while we were shooting. He did all his voiceover work after the shooting was done, which means I had to provide the voice of the can of vegetables while on the set. This means I got to do scenes with people like Janine Garofalo, Chris Pine, the amazing Christopher Maloney, and the incredible Jason Schwartzman. And all of this was directed by David Wayne, who I think is just incredibly brilliant. And I'm not just saying that to kiss his ass. I'm saying that because if you knew what he had to go through, the planning he had to do, the creative shots he had to come up with in order to work around this A-list cast schedule, it's mind-boggling, and the end result is just amazing. I'm glad I realized at the time that this might be the greatest project I ever get to work on, so I took the time to slow down and enjoy every second of it. Even when I was crotch deep in freezing water under a waterfall, puppeteering the can of vegetables surfacing after he had just fallen off the waterfall. So I was super excited when David Wayne announced on his Instagram that they were making Funko Pops of some of the characters from Wet Hot American Summer, including Christopher Maloney's character Gene, who would be holding, you guessed it, the can of vegetables. And here it is. Now, the packaging kind of obscures the can of vegetables, so let's head over to the table and we'll do an unboxing. All right, here we go. As you can see, it says Wet Hot American Summer at the top. Now, I should say that Christopher Maloney as Gene wears pretty much the same outfit the entire run of the whole series, and I do understand that this is from the original film Wet Hot American Summer, so probably not Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later. But you can see that there's some other figures available, Andy, Alan Shemper as well, and this is number 1606. I've never actually opened a Funko Pop, so this is kind of cool. If I can get this open here. Does this all pull out? Yeah. All right, here we go. There we go. And there is Gene. Very, very cool. There is the can of vegetables. Now, it's very, very small, as you can see. Oh, I love, they have, the lid is sort of open as if he's talking. That is really awesome. That is really cool. I didn't even notice that detail when I saw a picture of this guy online. This is really, really awesome. They've got the label pretty much correct. It's a little bit darker green than the actual label. This is just a replica can from the film, but it's, having worked with the can of vegetables, these are the correct colors. So the can of vegetables is a little darker than it should be, but the label looks pretty good. They even got the, you know, where it says mixed vegetables and the red label here. But the coolest thing is that it's talking, you know, that the lid is popped up so that it looks like it's talking. This is really, really great. This is a lot of fun. I've never, as I said, I've never opened a Funko Pop before. And it is very cool that it is this one. And I realize that that's not me. H. John Benjamin plays this character, but it's still really, really cool. Now, this Funko Pop is still available at the time of this recording. I'll have a link to where you can get it on Amazon down below. And I'm actually going to autograph one of them and put it up on eBay with all the proceeds going to help the victims of the California wildfires. Just as a warning, though, my autograph probably ruins the value of this figure. So there you have it, my first action figure. I have officially made it. Well, I mean, not really. The work continues, but this is really, really cool. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.